This is a great morning for the city of Missouri City. It is one of those things that I guess since getting into Metro almost 30 years ago, talking about services that Metro could offer to our citizens, and the Congressman and I spending a lot of time talking about the other source of service that comes down the 90A corridor. But at least today, we're going to offer a service to our citizens that I think is going to be fantastic. And it's really in two phases. Let me just kind of talk about that, because the first phase is a very short route to kind of get people used to riding the bus and going to different places within the city. This is an on-demand service. It costs $1.25 to ride it. Seniors and students, half price. And they can use their Q card to get on the bus, and it's curb to destination. They call, the bus goes to their house, picks them up, and takes them to our great HCC campus next door, our library when they finish it, to the county annex, to the city hall, to the stores and doctor's offices and things. And I think for our students and our seniors, this service is really going to be special. Because as we know today, a lot of our students may not have their own transportation. They may be at home with their parents, and the parents have their only way to get them to and from school. This is going to give them a safe opportunity and a safe way for them to be picked up in their front yard and taken to HCC or wherever they need to go, and then back home. And especially for our seniors. We have a number of senior facilities in the city today, 2 more that are being built right down the street. So I know how important being a senior, I know how important transportation needs are for our senior citizens to get where they need to go as well, to the doctor's office, to the grocery stores and things like that. So, you know, we're tickled to death this morning to kick this off. We've waited a long time to do this. I hope that people realize that this is about a $500,000 a year investment that Metro is making into our city, of which is, as they'll tell you, our tax dollars going back to them, because we're the only city in Fort Bend County that's in Metro. So a penny of our sales tax goes to support Metro. I'm one of those that firmly believes that mobility is a regional effort, and that's why we got into Metro almost 30 years ago. You know, yes, there's some cities around us that are not in Metro that use our services. That's all right. We got to get them to get in one of these days. But, you know, one of the things that we are proud of is that our citizens are going to use this service, and that they have for some time. You know, we have one park and ride in the city already at Fondren. And so what eventually will happen is that this little on-call service will actually hook up with not only the one on Fondren, but also the park and ride that we have at the end of the Fort Bend Toll Road at Kroger. If you're not aware of that, that's been in service now, Tom, for what, a year and a half? About 2 years. About 2 years. And you can drive to that Kroger park, get on the bus, and it goes to the medical center and back every day, non-stop, except for the park and ride on Fondren. So we've seen people that are working in the medical center, and I think that the Congressman and I have heard this when Dr. Nerdy, you know, was president of the medical center, that of the 55,000 people that work in the medical center, if you draw a cone from 288 over to 98, almost 70% of those people live in this cone. So we know that a big majority of our employees, our people in our city, work in the medical center. So this is going to be a great opportunity for them to get out of their car, that we're all trying to get away from at almost $3 a gallon again, and get into a safe transportation. They don't have to park. You know, Dr. Bernardi used to tell the Congressman and I that he didn't make money at $15 a day to park in a garage. He made $1,500 a day for you to lay in a bed in his hospital. And that he would tear every garage in the medical center down if there was a way for people to get there. Not only employees, but patients and visitors. So that's what we're offering here. And we know that we've got a great connector route that gets them there. If they want to go on downtown to the medical center on the train, they can get there. So we're just tickled to death to be here this morning. And we're going to cut the ribbon here in a minute. But before we do that, I want to bring a couple of people up that I want to speak, and I want to bring up Congressman Al Green first. And let me just say, this man has been behind me on this project since he and I have ever known each other. So, Congressman, thank you.
This is a time for us to celebrate a great occurrence And I do believe that the mayor, city council, metro board members merit a big expression of appreciation for this project coming to fruition. Let's give them a big hand, please. Mayor, you've really done a lot on your watch. I can recall when there were persons who thought that having a center over in Quail Valley was not the best idea. But you and council came through for us, and now that center is celebrated as a great accomplishment, along with the golf course, and the property values have increased in that area tremendously by tens of thousands of dollars because of that action. I can remember when there were persons who thought that we'd never get the 2234 widened, but you worked hard to get that done. And that's something that I greatly appreciate as well. You also brought the community college to this campus. That's a significant accomplishment. I can go on and on about the things that this mayor and council, the things that they have done. But I think that what we're doing today is as significant as anything that has been done in Missouri City, because it will afford persons to get out of their cars, move around the city, and then move all the way to the medical center and downtown and to other points in Houston, Texas. This is a significant accomplishment. Mayor, you deserve an applause. You deserve to be lauded. City Council, you deserve to be lauded. Metro Board members, you deserve to be lauded. Tom Lambert, want to recognize you. Want to recognize Ms. Siegel, a former mayor, I might add, who understands the intricacies associated with getting something as complicated as this done. State Representative Ron Reynolds, who has worked with us on many projects, including the widening of 2234. Have to mention Councilmember Boney, who will be speaking in just a moment, and all of the other council members who are here. And if I may say so, Mayor, what you have done merits something that the members of Congress have the authority to do. It is to recognize people for great accomplishments, to recognize great occasions. But this is a great occasion. This is a great accomplishment. And for this occasion and this accomplishment, we have had a flag flown over the capital of the United States of America. This we ought to celebrate. So, Mayor, I want to present the flag to you. And we also have certificates that we are going to present. The first certificate is to Metro, and it reads Certificate of Special Congressional Recognition on behalf of the constituents of the 9th Congressional District of Texas. I salute your commitment to addressing the transportation needs of residents in Missouri City, and I would add to that, and from Missouri City to other cities, by providing the Metro Missouri City Community Connector Service. If the appropriate person, here she is, would you come a little closer, please? All right, we're going to present this to you. And finally, Mayor, we want to make sure that we give the city something as a certificate of congressional recognition presented to Missouri City. Language reads the same, except I would add this. What you have done is no small thing, the two of you, and the persons who support you, including the city manager who is here. It's no small thing, but it also demonstrates something more than being able to move people around. It demonstrates that there is still the ability to work together to get things done, to put aside political differences, to put aside party affiliation, and to get things done. For this, dear friends, they merit a very special expression of appreciation as well. Thank you, and God bless you, God bless the United States of America. I think we ought to stand here for one quick photo. Thank you.
Good. And State Representative Ron Reynolds. By the way, you're in his district as well as you're in Congressman Green's district, right here.
Thank you, Mayor, and good morning. I can be brief because I think Congressman Al Green has eloquently stated a lot of the sentiments that I have. I want to commend, first of all, Mayor Illinois and the Missouri City Council members. I know Mayor, well, we don't have the Mayor Pro Tem, but we have Jerry Wyatt, and we have Floyd Emery, and of course we have Jeffrey Boney, who is going to speak. And I have to also recognize our great city manager, Anthony Snipes, And I want to commend the entire leadership of the city of Missouri City for helping make this come to fruition. Also, he just spoke, but Congressman Al Green, as the mayor has stated, has been supportive, very supportive since day one. I know numerous, Mayor, many hours of conversations we've had, even about 98. And we're going to get that. We're not letting that go, but that's for another day. Yeah. But I just want to say that this is a great example, and also give kudos to Metro and the Metro's leadership. But this is a great example of the partnerships that we have at the state, at the local, Missouri City, at the federal, and at the county, and at the local, at the state level. We work together cohesively to make sure that we have what's in the best interest of our constituents. And the citizens of Missouri City are going to greatly benefit from this. Mobility is not an issue in Missouri City, and thanks to this. And Mayor, you mentioned many of those senior developments. Those are developments that are burgeoning. I mean, they're over capacity even before they're built. And how do I know this? Is because I helped write the letters, and there's so much demand. So there are many seniors that are going to be able to benefit from this mobility. Many of them without transportation. They will no longer have that issue. So I'm very excited about this day. I look forward to the ridership. I look forward to the many great things that are going to come from this effort. So again, for all those stakeholders, all those who had a role in making this happen, thank you. Well job. Good job. Thank you very much.
All right, Chancellor, come up here and talk about the success of this campus next door. President, well, President, Chancellor, head lady.
Yeah, it's an honor to be here on behalf of Houston Community College. We're very proud of the leadership of Missouri City and being partners with them. I just came from the campus. We have over 1,100 students already there. And this is going to facilitate a lot of the students in our community to have access to that college. And kudos to Metro and the leadership, again to you, Mayor, for making this happen. Thank you for allowing me to be here and sharing this moment with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get Tom Lambert up here from Metro. God is paying for all this.
Well, Mayor, let me thank the citizens of Missouri City for paying this. I'll start with that.
You got to write the check.
Exactly.
Write the check.
Well, Mayor, I really want to echo what Mayor Owen has said, and I really want to thank the City Council of Missouri City, City Manager Anthony Snipes and his entire team, because it takes a team effort. And we've been the real beneficiaries of working with the mayor, the council, and the city manager in how we're putting this together. We're starting a very good service that I know will be expanded, that will continuously improve the mobility choices that people in this community will have. And as Congressman Green said, it's not just serving Missouri City. It's then connecting to the broader transportation network that gets people where they need to go, whether it's to work, to church, to school, to doctor's appointments, but it gives them the freedom of movement to move throughout the region, and we're very excited to be there. You know, we started a long time ago with Missouri City Park and Ride. We've expanded to the one on Highway 6. We've continued to provide Metroless service to this community, but what we're doing now is taking the next step to really build an opportunity to continue to expand transit services in a 43 square mile city of Missouri City. And we're excited about doing that. We want to make sure that we are being adaptable to make sure this service matches to what these community needs are. And again, I want to thank the mayor, the council, and the staff, because when you see these wrapped vehicles, they blend to what Missouri City's all about. What we wanted to make sure is we capture that this service is owned by the citizens of Missouri City, and that's very important. And as we continue to build the service, we'll make sure we blend that in. And then to the president of Houston Community College at 10 o'clock this morning, we will be holding a transportation fair at the college next door, because we want those 1,100 students riding our service. So, Madam President, thank you for that opportunity. Let me just say, we're excited to celebrate the service today, and Mayor, we look forward to working with you and the council and the city manager to continue to improve this service for the future. Thank you.
Oh, Jeffrey's going to speak for the rest of us, huh? And Dave, I didn't introduce you, but, you know.
Fine, the mayor's going to speak
We've got our other board members here, so thank you for coming. All right, Jeffrey, you dressed up for this?
I did. This is an exciting day in Missouri City, Texas. And I couldn't be more proud to not only be a resident of Missouri City, but also to be able to serve on council on a day such as this. Back in 1979, when the citizens of Missouri City voted to include us into Metro, a little over $150 million of our sales tax dollars later, when I ran for office, there was a lot of questions and conversations about Metro and how we could maximize the service offerings that we had because of our partnership with Metro. One of the first things that I was happy to be a part of is having the mayor assign me to the Planning, Development, and Infrastructure Committee, which is responsible for our relationship with Metro. And so through a lot of late nights and a lot of intense conversations, along with working with my colleague, Councilmember Jerry Wyatt, we worked diligently to try to work through how we can maximize our efforts to expand service for our citizens in Missouri City. And I'm extremely excited about where we are today, that we were able to work through something, present it to our colleagues on council and the mayor, and vote on something that is going to be beneficial to everybody across Missouri City, Texas. Everyone in Missouri City will be able to access this service. Everybody will be able to ride our standard route that we have established, and that's just the first phase. And of course, call to provide them service to go anywhere in Missouri City and outside for just $1.25. I think that deserves a round of applause. So I want to thank, like I said, many of my other colleagues. We have Councilmember Floyd Emery here, and everyone else who was not able to make it, but were a part of making this day a reality. Thank you so much.
Are we ready to cut a ribbon? I think we are, huh? Danny, come on.
We always have to let another mayor or a mayor
Yeah.
give us our podium. Hi, I'm Cindy Siegel. Hello, Missouri City. I'm second vice chair of the Metro Board, and I'm here representing the board along with Sanjay Ram. More importantly, I'm one of the two representatives for Missouri City, and we're thrilled to be able to offer this service to Missouri City. I want to thank Mayor Owen, his city council, Anthony, city staff, for all their leadership on this and working with the Metro staff on it. You know, the fact is, good transit means a lot to all of us. It means you can get on a bus, you can go to your church on Sunday, you can go get groceries if you need to, you can go to school, you can go enjoy the city facilities and other opportunities within your city. Good transit lifts all of this up. It provides quality of life, and it provides economic prosperity for all of us. So this is the first step. This is the first phase. We're thrilled to be able to offer this service. We want your input as we roll this out so that we can continue to tweak it and continue to serve the citizens of Missouri City. So Mayor Owen, congratulations. Oh, and I do want to tell you, Congressman, Metro really appreciates, this man really is a leader in terms of helping get good transit and transit dollars within the greater Houston and Harris County area. So thank you.
And before you leave, there are some small cards out front that will show you the proposed first phase of the route. And let me just tell you that this service is 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. for those that get up early. So it's there every single day, but there's a map out front to make sure that you pick that up and see what the proposed first phase of the map is, and I think you'll enjoy what's there. So now, are we ready to cut a ribbon? Yeah. Take a little ride. All right, we're going to go outside and do that. Thank you all for coming, by the way.
All right, get my cue card. I'm gonna use it to get on this bus. All right. First one. Where do we go? Right in here? It's not turning on. How many will be able to get? Put it in front of it?
All right, come on, let's go. Well, see.
It's a historic ride.
It's not working. Have a seat.